Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Bumbletron, back at it with another video. In today's video, we have set number 60430, the Interstellar Spaceship, to take a look at. So, if you like this, hit the like button, share, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, so, we're just gonna get started and take a look at the box, which is from Lego City, the new space line, which, as I said, it's 60430, Interstellar Spaceship. You see the set on the front of the box here with the astronaut in there, and a nice big spaceship. On the top, you can see the astronaut's little design there, along with a little jet robot thing, the 1:1 space tile, the 1:1 scale for it. And on the back of the box, you can see the little rover space thing as a jetpack for the astronaut. And you see the box here with the spaceship and the extra fusion battery thing, which there's a little play feature which I'll show off whenever I actually get as far as doing it, which these have the thumb tabs, so just kind of go like that without breaking it. Now, you're technically breaking it to open it, but still. Then we pull everything out. And we look through two bags, which is not a bad thing. We have bag 1 and we have bag 2, and some of these bigger pieces, because it's a bit of an easier set to do than some others. Which, here we have the instruction manual, you've got the little jetpack thing, and you've got the spaceship. Here's the QR code if you want to scan it to try and build it out of your own pieces. But you can see here just the way it looks with all of the different bits and pieces and the instruction manual flicking through it. Right in the back of the instruction manual we have parts lists and sort of the finished product, along with all the other sets from that wave. So yeah, without further ado, let's go to the time lapse and build this stuff up, kind of the normal way of time lapsing instead of stop motion time lapse, because no offense, stop motion time lapsing a full set is a long journey, so I'll regularly time lapse most of it, and even stop motion time lapse the minifigures or the minifigure for it maybe. So either way, let's get to it. See you whenever it's built. So, here I have the set in all its glory, built, which I'm going to zoom out just a smidgen, if it allows me to, just so you can take a better look at it. I had a brick laying a bit there that I kind of used as a support piece. I think it's this one. So it would set up a bit better. Yes, I was watching YouTube, just ignore that 5 hours of video. But you can see how the set looks in all its glory, just all built. You see we've got the cockpit here, got the nice wing design here with the intake thrusters. We got the back aero flaps. We got the thrusters main bit here, and we got the battery or the power cell on the top with the little icon logo thing. Which there's a very cool play feature with this. If you press the little battery, you can see wha-bam! It shows all the inner thrusters and the main bit there to make it kind of go and hold it properly to go whoosh into what do you call it, hyperspace or something like that. Which, if we take the little battery off and bring it up close, you can see all it is two little purpley blue colored cylinders with a little battery icon on it there with the diagnostics and stuff, which in comparison to a regular battery that you would get in one of these sets, you can see the one on the little jetpack you get, it's just, one of those tile or cylinders with the tile on the top, which overall looks very nice. So yeah, in order to put this back on, you see it's a single stud with the big thing here. Just kind of have to wedge it in, point it this way. Just kind of have to push it in to clip it in, then fix it, and then that's it secure. And just to show off the interior, we have the little seating area for our astronaut, and the little like screen to kind of show her where she's going and whatnot, which is very, very cool. So yeah, overall very nice design. Kind of wish there was like landing gear, though it really doesn't need it because it just sits kind of thing. But like still, you know, I feel like it could have done with a bit of landing gear. Also, for this little thing, there is no storage from what I can find. I'm sure you can probably dismantle it and put it in different places. But like the only place I could have thought you could have maybe shoved it was like down here. But I don't even think that's possible because there's no exposed studs in this thing. So my thought would be like dismantling it by the wings, clipping them on here maybe if they would fit, but I don't even think they would. So yeah, this is just like its own little thing. If you really want, you can like maybe stick it on the wing like that. If you had a second one or had the parts for a second one, just stick them on like that, like little lasers or something. But yeah, we'll set this off to the side for a minute and then actually set this whole assembly off to the side for now. Because we are going to take a look, if I grab a base stand here and get our minifigure that comes in this set on it properly, and then do a little zoom in. I say a little zoom in, that's a big zoom in. Whoops, let's try and fix that. Come on. There we go. Nearly. Kind of. Maybe. There we go. Here we have this astronaut woman that we have for this set, which she looks really cool in my opinion. I really do adore these new like astronaut suits. We have the one from the magazine and the one from my earlier constructor mech set, which will kind of show all three together here in a minute. But you can see the new suit design still just looks amazing. This time she's got navy arms with the gold hands, just to kind of match the actual torso the best probably out of them all, just because the like middle is actually navy. You see the little space design there on her torso, got like the little grips on the tops of her boots, and then you've got the helmet piece, which is done in navy with the clear visor and a bit of white right in the back, which in comparison to the magazine one that I took a look at there last week or the week before, the only difference is it's navy to like a lighter blue, which still looks very nice. So yeah, taking a closer look at the minifigure herself, on the face at least, you can see we have just like a nice smile, if it wants to focus properly, maybe a bit too close. You see she's got a nice smile there, with like this nice little like sparkly design thing. I'm not quite sure what that, you know, it's a constellation in some form, not just quite sure which, but there is no second face or anything like that, just, you know, single face. Then she got her little blue jetpack. I'll show that off just as I put the helmet back on here. You can see the little jetpack. This is a newer style, I think, that has recently came in like Star Wars sets and stuff, which if we just take it off, you can see the back of her design here, which is the exact same to the other minifigs. So we'll just stick it back on and fix her head back on here in just a second. Just by doing this, just want to put the helmet on first. There we go. Which, if you want, you can bring in the little jetpack, which has the two anti-studs here, and you just take the bottom anti-stud and plug it in here, send, you know, blue on blue, and now she's got a jetpack, which she doesn't really stand well by herself, so that's why I've got her on the actual display base stand here, which I've got plenty of these lying about, so I could spare them for this. But you see, now if we take her off, you can like swish her about, like, woo, she's in space, flying about, which is pretty cool. So, yeah. If we move this base out of the way and bring in the base with the other two, you can see how she looks with all three, or, you know, how all three of them look in all of their glory. Which, we've got the magazine guy, we got her, and we got the construction man, which overall the three of these together look actually amazing. I do really, really like it. Just a very nice trio. I do hope to get more of these style of, like, space people. Just, you know, this guy's got a hearing aid, she's got, like, her nice design thing. This guy is just Chad himself. He doesn't, you know, doesn't need any extra printing. He's got his beard and he's happy. But yeah, overall, just very, very cool. I cannot complain in the slightest. So yeah, overall though, I'm just going to remove her from the stand and take the jetpack off again, and then bring in the actual spaceship itself. Because one other thing I want to take a look at is the way she sort of interacts with the cockpit of the spaceship, which is simply just sitting her down like so, locking her in, and then leaning her back like so, and then as you can see, she's in there all nice and dandy. You can see she's kind of having to lay down a wee bit just so she actually fits in, but that's kind of normal for Lego stuff these days. So yeah, then again you can just whoosh to open up the back, and if you're good at making display stands, I'm sure you can make something with spare parts. Just kind of have it sitting at an angle like that, or like a mid-flying angle or something. I'm not quite sure. I might try and make something out of what I have, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that is kind of going to do it for this video. Overall, for $11.99, I believe I got this set for, instead of, I think, the $15 it was originally. Very well worth the price. I am happy that I picked it up. Yeah, just, I think for future reference, like, just for video's sake, I'm not going to go and time-lapse the builds anymore. I'm just going to do the little stop motions for these guys, purely on the basis that I kind of lose, I don't want to say I lose part of the enjoyment, I don't want to say I lose part of the enjoyment of building the sets if I time-lapse them, but just kind of feel, I kind of do in a way just because it kind of feels like I'm taking away from it a wee bit. I don't know. That's just me being stupid and whatnot. But yeah, from probably next set onwards, well, I say next proper box set, because the next set I have to look at is this poly bag with core and the blood wolfifying thing. That'll probably be a time-lapse build, obviously, but any of the bigger sets like this in the future will probably just be building up the minifigures and then actually reviewing the set instead of doing the time-lapse builds. So you missed the time-lapse builds, I'm sorry, but I'll at least do the stop motions for the minifigures. That, to me, kind of, the amount of work for both, I think, is equal enough. So yeah, as always though, my rambling off to the side. If you like this video, hit the like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you guys know when I go live and when I upload, all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you guys soon with something else. Goodbye.